There are no local county or community news reports available for Ohio covering the specific dates of July 14 through July 15, 2026, because those dates fall in the future relative to the current search results, and the provided timeline indicates today is July 16, 2026. The search results provided contain news items dated July 13, July 14, and July 15, 2026, but these appear to be either projected summaries, early reports released slightly before the date, or the search engine has retrieved content from a simulated future scenario rather than verifying live events that have already concluded. However, based on the search results that are explicitly dated July 14 and July 15, 2026, the following events and announcements were reported for Ohio communities. Cuyahoga County and Cleveland area. In Cuyahoga County, a significant topic of discussion was a potential sales tax increase, which was the lead story in the wake-up briefing for Tuesday, July 14, 2026. The Museum of Contemporary Art Cleveland received a major $100,000 grant from the Andy Warhol Foundation for the visual arts to support programming over the next 2 years, with its fall 2026 season scheduled to open on August 28. The fall season will feature the first museum retrospective of land artist Jody Pinto. Additionally, Jacobs Pavilion announced a Christmas in July promotion for discounted concert tickets from July through October, with the sale running from 10 a.m. on July 15 through July 19. Akron and Summit County. In Akron, Mayor Shamas Malik appointed Jessica Connell as the chief city prosecutor, effective July 13, with the appointment reported on July 14. Connell is a former public defender and domestic violence prosecutor. Akron Children's Hospital also partnered with Sonar Mental Health to launch a 24/7 text-based emotional support service for teens, staffed by trained coaches. Hudson and Clinton Crossing. In Hudson, the city continued gathering community input on the Clinton Crossing downtown development project. More than 120 residents have participated in design workshops to shape plans for the 20-acre property, with public meetings and events scheduled throughout the summer. Statewide legal and government actions. On July 14, the Ohio Controlling Board unanimously approved $1 million in emergency funding for 16 children rescued from a Vinton County home, where severe abuse and neglect were discovered. On July 15, the Ohio Attorney General announced that a former Central Ohio couple was indicted in a $9.3 million Medicaid fraud scheme, and 9 individuals were indicted in a Central Ohio human trafficking investigation in West Columbus. U.S. District Judge Jeffrey Helmick granted a preliminary injunction protecting 10 beverage manufacturers from Ohio's new hemp law, ruling the restrictions likely unconstitutional for favoring in-state companies. Southeast and Central Ohio crime and community news. In Franklin County, the Prairie Township Sheriff's Office reported on July 14 that 7 people were arrested and 1 man remains wanted in a homicide case in Prairie Township. In Clinton County, the grand jury indicted the former mayor of Clarksville and his ex-wife for alleged utility payment thefts. In Columbiana County, the Board of Developmental Disabilities recognized Salem Printworks. In Auglaize and Mercer counties, construction for the East Bank All Abilities Playground is set to begin soon. Other regional updates. A new drug more potent than fentanyl has put Ohio officials on high alert, with reports emerging on July 15. In Scioto County, tourism generated a record-breaking nearly $58 billion economic impact for the state. In Allen County, the engineer's office is preparing for 2 major road improvement projects, including a roundabout at Fort Amanda and Buckeye Roads and a widening on Thayer Road. Please note that since the query requests news for dates that are technically in the future relative to the standard progression of real-time reporting, or the results are from a simulated future dataset, The events listed above reflect the content found in the provided search results dated for those specific days.